Dipan Mehta is with us, Director, Elixir Equities. Dipan, good morning. Good to have you here. In India, we've got a bit of a problem with the rupee, and the rupee guys blame the equity outflows. The FPI sellers of $3 billion in equities blame the rupee. So, something's got to give, and you need some stability in one to spark off stability in the other. But the point is both are linked. Dipan, what's your sense? Is there a turn around the corner, and generally your view?
Yeah, Prashant, good morning and thank you for having me on your show. I'm perplexed, but this is clearly a geopolitical event which has dragged the market down. And President Trump keeps on firing missile after missile, something new happening all the time, threats over here, threats over there, and that is certainly dampening the sentiment globally and in India as well. And in India, we have this peculiar problem about FI selling, which is relentless, and that's draining the rupee also, and support the liquidity situation in the market. And last but not the least, optically the earnings season doesn't appear to be as great so far because of this labor code provision. I think we never expected these kind of one-time exceptional hits to drag down profit as much as they have just now. And certain large cap stocks like maybe Reliance Industries, Wipro certainly have disappointed. But I'm still remaining quite hopeful on the earnings season so far and going ahead. And I do hope that this earnings season may act as a trigger for a reversal in the stock prices.
Dipan, hi, morning. Yesterday there were stocks like Kalyan Jewellers where we saw a huge drawdown. Stock was down 12-13%, very large volumes, etc. Is there any buying opportunity which has emerged? Because so many mid-caps from the start of the year are down nearly 20%.
Good morning, Reema. From the down 20% for the year, but they are down 40-50% from their highs in 24-25. And that clearly provides a great opportunity for long-term investors because, we've already been waiting for valuations to correct, some margin of safety, improving risk-return profile, and we have a lot of it over there. Coming especially to Kalyan Jewellers, I think the kind of pledges which the management has to create has spooked the market, but very positive on the jewelry industry per se. And the Kalyan Jewellers, Titans, Senco Gold, Tangamil, I think all reported very good pre-quarter sales figures. And now the numbers also coming through are pretty decent. But we have this company called Sky Gold, which is a play on the entire jewelry sector because although they are not a B2C player, they're a B2B supplier for a lot of the jewelry chains. And that is one company which is on our radar, which is a great play on the jewelry industry and reasonable valuations and fantastic growth dynamics.
Okay, all right. Hi, Dipan. Good morning. Good to see you in. Dr. Reddy's, that was the other good set of numbers. Ekta told us that the numbers are quite upbeat. Your view on the stock?
Yeah, I think that Pharma may certainly surprise us. First, rupee depreciation clearly benefits the sector as a whole, and they've been quietly going about trying to diversify their revenues. I think you've seen Dr. Reddy's case. The non-US revenues have come through excellently, be it in Europe, rest of the world, and India. Of course, they have done well, and the strategic investment which they made in this new business, NRT business, that also is paying off pretty well. And then we have this positive news on supply of semaglutide. I hope I got the name right. And that could be a good growth avenue for the company. So, very positive on Pharma. Dr. Reddy also earnings, P multiple also very reasonable at a discount to its long-term average. So, and great balance sheet shape also. So, very positive and could lead to sustained returns over the next few quarters also.
Is with us. There's 5 minutes to go for the pre-open session. Maybe slip in a quick question to Dipan. Dipan, thanks for waiting. You heard Mitul there. We'll see what happens on the currency. And we've got a discussion coming up on Eternal as well. Just, Dipan, your thoughts on, yesterday, for example, names like ICICI Bank, Tata Consumer, some of these you own, right? Bharat Electronics. So I was also thinking of the budget, absolute zero noise. We had Sunil Singhania yesterday. He said, well, it's a good thing the zero noise because then maybe there can be some surprise, hopefully on the positive side. But one thing everyone agrees, the few discussions around the budget we've had, defense spending will see a big boost, right? So in that circle of defense companies, any thoughts there, Dipan, for viewers?
Prashant, in my 35 years in the market, I've never seen such low level of enthusiasm or excitement around a budget, which is fine because it signals stability. But more than defense, I think that the government may look at giving some benefits to exporters. They certainly need those kind of incentives. And then there's this PLI scheme where a lot of the schemes are having a kind of a sunset clause. So I think that rather than defense, which is a known sector and the investments are known over there, allocation is known over there. Something out of the box which the government can do is focus on export oriented businesses or import substitution. And the last time a major boost was given was in 2020 when the PLI scheme was announced. So I think that would be something which could surprise the street.
Okay. So import substitution as a theme, right? Electronics and
Yeah.
yeah. And by the way, defense is a big import substitution theme as well. Dipan, thank you very much. Good speaking with you. Appreciate it very much.